Hello, beautiful people. If this video found you, I need you to know that you created this video. This video was made for you and by you. And I have probably two specific messages that I intuitively felt that I needed to deliver and make this video about. And it'll probably escalate to a few personal stories that I've experienced in the past few days. And the first one is about success. That all of us, we are destined for success. Now, how success is defined by you is only determined by the most powerful frequency that you can ever emit, which is you, your authentic self. Within the scales of different emotions and vibrations, authenticity is the highest vibration. Now, I'm saying this not to say that the other vibrations are worse or bad or not good, like the sadness and the guilt. They're all intertwined in one and part of the same baseline thing that we all deep down conceive as this neutrality of love. Your higher self just simply wants to let you know that you're on the right path. Now, who am I to say this? I can tell you from my own experience. I've gone through periods of a lot of darkness, experiencing the sense that I'm disconnected or unaligned or not on the right path, and to find the light again. And I must say, it is truly by you showing up and living every day just slightly better than you did the day before. Massive progress is made. You doing the inner work especially. I say especially because that's so important. It's not even the word important, that doesn't even matter. The inner work is literally what allows us to bring light forth to the table in our most unique way possible. When we become clear where we place our energy within ourselves with intention, guys, that's where the power unfolds from. That's where we experience a life of less resistance. Now, what does resistance mean in this sense? Resistance means that we are focusing on all these inner dialogues, stories, pain, old versions of ourselves that don't align with the highest timeline where we are living truly of a more direct expression of something that is unfolding so natural within us, that is gravitating towards a reality where all our desires are met in an experience that we prefer. But when we are unintentional, when we are still scattered, when we do not do the inner work, when we believe that we don't have all the support and that life is going against us, when we believe all these ideas that we are in lack and we don't have the support that we need, that we don't have enough, that we need more, and we fall into these demonic ideas that we don't have what we need right now to take the next steps. Oh, my friend, I need to let you know you have everything that you need right now to take action to the next step, because that's your frequency that you created. All of us, in some sense, we're leaning into at least one talent that we have, that we truly enjoy. If you're someone like me who is multi-passionate, is aware that I have multiple purposes and passions that I can live out, it's to such an extent where I'm aware that I know that it might even take more than one lifetime to fulfill all of them, because these are just all experiences that my soul deeply down wants to experience. Now, if you follow me for a while, you probably know what they are. But I'm not here to tell you right now what they are. I'm here to tell you that your talent provides you exactly what you need. Your talent gives you what you want. And this takes time. Whether you're a projector in human design, manifestor, manifesting generator, reflector, or generator, it doesn't matter. We all have talents and skills that when we hone on them, and we finally surrender to the process, instead of the lack of not experiencing the reality that we want, we will experience the joy that comes from finally surrendering to the process and not going into the resistance, the fear of failure, the fear of not showing up. A master isn't, and success, and it's not, and it's rarely experienced just overnight. It's because one little domino started, it fell, and it created this momentum, and out of that momentum came the most powerful thing, which is the focus of intentional awareness to the desired reality. And that experience, truly, if you can be present with it, if you do the inner work, and you are and you can be in your body experiencing it through all your senses, that is the sustainable sense of richness, of the fullness of an experience of life that is awaiting for you. If you align with that truth inside of you. I'm not saying you aren't, and you are not already doing that you've watched this video all the way to this extent where it is now is already showing that you know it, you got what it takes, that it resonates. Here's the story. A few days ago, I think we've all been going through this because you're probably on a similar experience as mine when it comes to the inner work and frequency and healing. The past few days have been very transformative, or the past few weeks, to be honest. It's almost the last eclipse of the year right now, October 2, while I'm making this video. And I feel it's all led up to this point where our old self just can't exist anymore. I got more clear within my heart that what success means to me aren't really these idiotic beliefs and conditioning that I've held on to, that I, as a projector in human design, I love human design, I give human design readings, that's what I really love. I've seen big breakthroughs and changes happening in other people's lives simply by the perspectives that are intertwined with my own experience through the help of human design too. Either way, as a projector, my signature experience is success. But I needed to decondition a lot the ideas and the beliefs that I'm not doing enough. And these lack beliefs that I need to do certain things. I need more and more to experience a sense of fulfillment and happiness. Nothing really much was ever enough. Either way, I became clear that I deserve to just lean in my magnetism and give up on these idiotic beliefs that I need to put in so much work to achieve the same amount of success and the desired experience that I truly want deep within my heart. So I attended to this deeper truth of what I really wanted. And these are new desires, new things that really excite me, a new sense of authenticity that came out of becoming more clear for me, my authentic experience within my heart. And it was, I love acting. I love being on stage. Now, I've been a musician for a few years and I feel really home on stage. If you're aware of astrology, Leo Moon and North Node in Leo, it can say a lot. The second I became clear, more clear of what I want and what it is not that I want, the next day I went to the mall here and I'm a Taurus, I love my routines, I love going to the same things and living nice and comfortably in a beautiful apartment on the 34th floor. It's just the experience that I, from time, created for myself, because this is what I desire and what I know that nourishes me and helps me and I need. It becomes my reality. It's always like that, and it's for you too. Like I said, it's the domino effect. The more attention you give to something, through the help of your frequency that comes from your baseline talents, your authenticity, it will manifest. It's already manifesting. Either way, I went to the mall, I put in some work in editing the videos of my past vlogs that I've been making through my past. I've been traveling the world for the past few years, but the past travels have been probably the most significant, and I'm experiencing that they're actually becoming more and more significant. But this was one where I became very clear that what I want in my life right now is marriage, and I don't really want to settle or waste my time for any version of union less than that. So I was editing my vlogs about the turning point when it happened for me, when I realized that, and when that frequency became more apparent in my life. And I was in Thailand and I edited the vlogs, and I felt really aligned with just that peaceful relationship. I've been feeling more and more aligned with that peaceful relationship every single day. I went out of the Starbucks and I literally walked down. This guy came up to me and I was still quiet in my pain, and I was in the Ace of Cups energy. It means I just needed to give myself a lot of love for all my own trauma that I've been healing from my own past of emotional neglect and abandonment, family growing up. This guy came to me and I was really reluctant at first, closed off. But there was something inside of me that knew that this moment was manifested. He came up to me and he just said directly, "Hey, like, where are you from, blah, blah, blah. I see you have a lot of potential for modeling and acting." And modeling and acting has literally been following me. And people have been saying that to me in my reality. And I believe that what is really meant for you, the talents that you want, they find you. I love drawing. I don't do it much right now because I'm focused more on music and creating videos. When I was in Peru and I was almost at rock bottom, I walked up the staircase before I was in my room and I was sitting, should I bring my pencil and drawing book to the roof right now? And I said, no, I don't even have a pencil right now. How the hell am I going to draw? I love drawing landscapes. I walked up to the roof to just sit and not do anything because I didn't have the pencil. Literally walked up on the staircase to get to the roof of this hostel, 4th floor, overlooking the entire ocean. I lived in Peru for 2 years. And there was a beautiful sharpened pencil, literally on the staircase to the roof. I looked at the pencil and I knew it was just a gift from the universe and heaven, that my higher self created that reality for me. I grabbed the pencil, went to my room, and I drew the landscape. One of the most beautiful landscapes I've ever drawn. In Huanchaco, the north of Peru, where they say that surfing started, made out of these locally sourced plants that they get and they built, and they've been building that for centuries. These little rafts, and they surf back from their fishing, catching the waves back to the ocean just for the fun of it. Now they say surfing started there. Either way, in this mall I was talking to this guy, and he had a friend, and his friend was a guy who did the makeup. He's a makeup artist for a lot of, if not almost all, very well-known celebrities here in the Philippines. Now, there's a lot of acting, a lot of singing here in the Philippines, especially acting. There's a lot of drama, acting. It's beautiful. I've seen it. I'm half Filipino. Partially grew up, fortunately enough, to be living in this reality also in the Philippines, this consciousness almost every year because of my family. Literally next day, did a photo shoot, introduced me to certain companies for modeling, and he's bound to introduce me to acting and theater opportunities. And I've been getting clear in my heart that I want to do acting more and theater, improvisation theater, and that opportunity literally came when I accepted that version and that calling inside of my heart. But that also meant to let off die this part of me that was continuously entertaining the false beliefs and ideas, what I thought success meant for me, which was the conditioning of forcing certain things and my nervous system to do certain things in the hope for money or wherever that didn't really align with what my heart wanted. And what our heart wants is fun, it's playfulness, it's lightness, it's joy. And relationships, instruments, the camera, these are all just instruments in our physical reality to help us sustain that beautiful experience of mastering our craft and our art. And mastering our craft and our arts, that is the highest frequency. That is the highest vibration, because that is the most authentic reflection of what you came here to do. I want you to trust in whatever you define as God. But God is in everything and everybody. Everything in this life is one grand movement based on what you are creating in your reality that you are creating for yourself. What does that mean? Well, there's a certain free will that you have, and that is where you place your attention and your awareness, because that's who you really are. Everything else is basically just a sham of an experience reflecting what you're choosing vibrationally within yourself, and the decisions that you make based on a certain vibration that you know is most truthful to you, that you want to experience within your awareness. Everything else outside of you is just reflecting that. The weather, the people, the behavior of other people, it's all because of what you continue to entertain within yourself. So, just as equally, it is important to know where to place your attention by mastering doing the inner work. Simultaneously, you will watch your life become much more easier when you're more selective of where you place your energy. And you get to cut off everything else that doesn't really align with what your heart really wants. I hope this video kind of helped. God is in everything. If Allah ever walked this planet, I don't know, probably. He's delivered beautiful messages for me the past few days. The church, powerful places, Jesus, it's all God. Everything is God anyway. But there are certain people that have walked this planet, and there are certain very intentionally made places that carry a powerful sense of truth from within that has resonated through everybody, with all the intention for unification and coming more closer to one another by acting on what we really want to do. It's all a ripple effect. Either way, this was my message for today, and what I've been going through, and yeah, I hope it helped. If you resonate with these messages, make sure you subscribe so we can stay in touch. Like this video, it really supports the channel. And feel free to comment what's been happening for you, if that's something that you would like to share in the community down here in the comments. If you want to support me, there's a Ko-Fi page. I have free resources and my free ebook, which is donation based, called The Power of the Imagination. As Neville Goddard said, imagination is the only truthful reality. To really delve into the power of exactly that, to which extent we create our reality in the structure of this universe, this three-dimensional experience that we have right now, why it is the way it is. Answers to very big existential questions such as our own human experience here, why we are here. A lot of my experience of my encounters with extraterrestrials and their support, and a few of my recent past lives, and why they play such an importance in this life that I have right now, and what I'm carrying out as a soul, expressing and honing into what I'm mastering right now. And so much more. Divine union, sexuality, the sacredness of it,